MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Nats vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
A ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
2-0 count. The pitch. It's the outside corner. Strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Liner towards second, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cano leads off first with 1 away. Right side hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here it comes. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. On the ground for Cano at second. He's got it. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Oh, that's low.
One out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Set to get his day started, Juan Soto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Second inning set to go. Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The Nationals had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's a kind of an easy thing to do when you're trying to sweep a team. You fall behind early. There's a lot of baseball still left, but they're going to have to score some runs and score some in a hurry to get back into this one.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Yoenis Cespedes goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. So now to the plate, Steven Matz. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Eaton is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 0-1 delivery. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Victor Robles digging in now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Ray.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded to third, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Men on third with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, J.D. Davis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Four runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The center fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mets out in front, 4-0. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-1 home.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nationals lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Matz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Matz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter,
now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. High in the air out to center field. Robles is there, 2 gone.
Up next to the bat.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, number 6.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Austin Voth will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Austin Voth.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And the payoff pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one bounds around against the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Soto
will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals nothing. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're doing a decent job of putting the ball in play, but far too many of their swings are resulting in soft contact and groundouts. The adjustment that they're talking about down here is forcing the ball up in the zone, laying off anything from the knees down, and punishing anything they get in the middle to upper part of the zone.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Third baseman, Starlin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Now a flare out toward right center.
Here comes the right fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
As Drupal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Nationals, number 13, Drupal Cabrera.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. And it's in time to get him. But one run is in to score on the play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
changeup low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cespedes going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 6 and the Nats 1. Daniel Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Adam Eaton digging in next, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now back, second baseman, Howie.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. Hit hard back up the middle. Rosario's got it. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In there at the letters 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Eduardo Nunez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-1 to Cano. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Grounded back up the middle. Kendrick's got it. There's one. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Mets leave one. They lead it 6-2. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
So here's Starlin Castro.
For Washington,
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, one away. Ready for another chance? Victor Robles. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0. Popped him up. Cano ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Ready to begin the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Alonso.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball,
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Nats entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Turned on down the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Michael Conforto will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. He's set, and the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
The 1-1 home. Into right field, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cespedes comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 6-2. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Adam.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two and one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Will Harris.
Dominic Smith will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
One out, nobody on. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 22.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Jerry Familia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jerry Familia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So striding forward now, Ryan Zimmerman, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Suzuki brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. The 1-0 delivery. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2 the final total today. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.